Hey, and welcome back to Formula Random for the year. We're starting off with a Disney animated match, and we've got a bunch of great people here. Over here, we've got Brian Husband. Brian, how's it going?
It's going good. This is my jam. Second time doing a Disney match for full metal and see how well I do this like the last time.
Also here we've got Dylan. Dylan, how's it going?
It's going. I'm very tired, so we'll see how I do. This is, I think, my first Full Metal Random ever. So, I'm just hoping to do maybe 50%. That's my goal, is to get at least half of the questions right. I'll probably do worse, but I'm here to have a good time, and I'm here to have fun. And I'm excited to play against these wonderful guys here.
And last but not least, we've got Andrew. Andrew, how's it going?
Going very good. I'm very excited. It's my first Full Metal Random match of the year. I always do a handful every year, and I'm a huge Disney fan, so I'm excited to get into this and compete with these gentlemen.
Oh, yeah. Some people just sign up for a lot. Some people don't. It's so hard to fit everyone in sometimes. But with that being said, how Formula Random works is there's going to be 35 questions in total. The first 30 questions are going to be gain a point as always. When we get to the last 5 questions, I'll get to that, but it's basically gain a point, lose a point, but I'll get more into that when we get to that part. And with that being said, let's get this started. And the first question is, Mandy Moore portrays the character Rapunzel in how many Disney features? And 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Pins down. Dylan.
I said 2, Tangled, and Ralph Breaks the Internet.
Brian.
2.
Andrew.
2.
2 is correct. The next question is, what was the first Disney feature to feature songs composed by the Sherman Brothers? And I will give a shout out to Jeremy Adams, who wrote most of the questions in this match. And 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Pins down. Brian.
I put the Jungle Book.
Andrew.
I went with Mary Poppins.
Dylan.
I went a little earlier. I said Peter Pan.
The correct answer is The Sword and in the Stone.
Oh, wow. He did the music for that. I didn't know.
Did not know that one.
Yeah, and I will say this is strictly the 60 animated movies, so live action hybrids won't be in here. The next question is, how is the character Runard related to Anna and Elsa in Frozen 2? And 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Pins down. Andrew.
I'm going to go with grandfather.
Dylan.
I said uncle.
And Brian.
I put work with their father.
Grandfather is the correct answer.
Nice.
That was one of the ones I rewatched for this match.
Here's a sequel.
The next question is, finish this line spoken by the genie in Aladdin. He's got the outfit. He's got the blank. Five, 4, 3, 2, 1. Pins down. Dylan.
I said lady. He's got the lady. I don't know.
Brian.
I completely blanked on this one.
Andrew.
I went with elephant.
Elephant is the correct answer. The next question is, Two Disney features were released in 1940. Pinocchio and what other movie? And 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Pins down. Brian,
Bambi.
Andrew,
Fantasia.
Dylan.
Yeah, it's Fantasia.
Fantasia is correct. Bambi, I believe, was 42. The next question is, what is Dumbo's actual name in Dumbo? And 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Pins down. Andrew,
I went with Jumbo Jr.
Dylan,
Jumbo Jr.
Brian.
Jumbo Jr.
Jumbo Jr. is correct. The next question is, in what movie will you find two wacky birds named Dinky and Boomer? Five, 4, 3, 2, 1. Pins down. Dylan,
I hope I got this right because it's my absolute favorite. The Fox and the Hound.
Brian,
There's one good talk show anime film of the 80s, Fox and the Hound.
Andrew.
The Fox and the Hound.
Fox and the Hound is correct. The next question is, in Moana, the villainous Tamatoa makes reference to which character from The Little Mermaid during the song? In 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Pins down. Brian,
Chad loved this character, Tamato, but I put Sebastian.
Andrew,
That's kind of guessed Sebastian.
Dylan.
Yeah, crab sees crab, I guess. Sebastian.
Sebastian is correct.
Yeah, just went with logic on that one.
Yeah.
The next question is, which performer plays a character Naya who sings and dances with Donald in the Bahia segment of the Three Caballeros? And the segment is BAIA. However you pronounce that, I don't know.
You're looking for the actress, you said?
The performer.
Performer.
We've done so many Disney animated matches, so unfortunately the questions had to start getting deep cut. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Pins down. Andrew.
I didn't have anything.
Dylan.
Nothing.
Brian.
Nada.
It is Aurora Miranda.
I'll admit, I've only seen that one once.
It's a weird movie.
The next question is, which Disney movie features the voice talents of Susie Essman, James Lipton, and Chloe Grace Moretz?
Ooh.
And 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Pins down. Dylan.
I just guessed Bolt.
Brian.
Bolt.
Andrew.
I went with Ralph Breaks the Internet.
Bolt is the correct answer. The next question is, Entangled, what was the name of the book that Flynn read as a child that he took the name Flynn Rider from? Five, 4, 3, 2, 1. Pins down. Brian.
I could pull this one.
Andrew.
Didn't have anything.
Dylan.
I just guessed the title, Riders of Destiny.
The correct answer is The Tales of Flanagan Rider.
Of course.
Also, I did forget to mention at the start, everyone does have free repeats, but we don't do challenges because it's live. But yeah, just in case you wanted them. So the next question is, in The Rescuers, Bernard is afraid of what mode of travel? And 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Pins down. Andrew.
I went with Flying.
Dylan.
Yeah, I said air travel because they don't really use planes.
Brian.
I put planes.
I will give you that. It's specifically flying, but planes are flying.
Planes are flying, so.
Well, yeah, as I said, I'll give it to you. I'm not
Do
going
you
to be
think
that.
does air travel count? Is that okay?
Anything that is involving flying.
That's good.
Yeah.
I think it's fair. Yeah.
The next question is, which Disney princess cooked a gooseberry pie for her companions? Five, 4, 3, 2, 1. Pins down. Dylan.
I think it's the only time I've ever heard of a gooseberry. Snow White.
Brian.
Snow White.
Andrew.
I went with Cinderella.
Snow White is correct. The next question is, what is the name of the armadillo-like creature that Raya rides on in Raya and the Last Dragon? Five, 4, 3, 2, 1. Pins down. Brian.
Took voice by Alan Tudyk.
Andrew.
Tuk Tuk.
And Dylan.
Tuk tuk.
The next question is, which Disney movie features the songs Mind Over Matter and Up, Down, Touch the Ground? Five, 4, 3, 2, 1. Pins down. Andrew.
With Many Adventures of Winnie the Pooh.
Dylan.
The Many Adventures of Winnie the Pooh.
And Brian.
The Many Adventures of Winnie the Pooh.
It is The Many Adventures of the Future Serial Killer Winnie the Pooh.
Blood and Honey.
Comes on next week.
The next question is, Broadway performer Leah Salonga provided the singing voice for two princesses, Mulan and which other?
I wrote the one you said. I wrote both.
10, 5, 3, 2, 1. Pins down. Dylan.
It is Jasmine.
Brian.
Jasmine.
And Andrew.
Jasmine.
Jasmine is correct. The next question is, the character Major is what type of animal in Cinderella? And 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Pins down. Brian.
A horse.
Andrew.
Went with horse.
And Dylan.
I wrote horse and erased it and wrote dog. I know that was wrong.
It is a horse, of course. The next question is, what is the name of the pop star character voiced by Shakira in Zootopia? Five, 4, 3, 2, 1. Pins down. Andrew.
That'd be gazelle.
Dylan.
Gazelle.
And Brian.
Gazelle.
Gazelle is correct. The next question is, which of these video game characters does not appear in Wreck-It Ralph? Ms. Pac-Man, Mega Man, or Sonic the Hedgehog? And 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Pins down. Andrew.
Mega Man.
Dylan.
I said Miss Pac-Man.
And Brian.
I also put Mega Man.
Mega Man is correct. Next question is, finish this line from Pinocchio. What does a blank need with a conscience anyway? Five, 4, 3, 2, 1. Pins down. Dylan.
I just guessed. I said child.
Brian.
I put grasshopper.
Andrew.
I guess puppet.
The correct answer is an actor.
Okay.
Yeah.
Makes sense.
Yeah.
The next question is, Ratcliffe is sent to the New World by what English king in Pocahontas? Five, 4, 3, 2, 1. Pins down. Andrew.
I went with King George.
Dylan.
I also said King George.
Brian.
I put King Richard.
The correct answer is King James or James the First. I will give a quick score count after 21 questions. Andrew is in the lead with 14 points. Brian is second with 13, and Dylan is third with 12 points. So it's really close
Real
together.
There
So
we go.
close.
The
Good.
next question is, what is the first name of Perdita's owner who marries Roger in 101 Dalmatians? Five, 4, 3, 2, 1. Pins down. Dylan,
I said Anita.
Brian,
Adita.
and Andrew.
Anita, darling.
The next question is, Dinosaur and what other Disney animated movie was released in the year 2000? Five, 4, 3, 2, 1. Pins down. Brian,
Enrollment 128, the Emperor New Groove.
Andrew,
I said The Emperor's New Groove.
Dylan.
The Emperor's New Groove.
That is correct. The next question is, what Disney classic opens with the narration, all this has happened before and it will happen again, but this time it happened in London? Five, 4, 3, 2, 1. Pins down. Andrew,
I just kind of picked one set in London. Peter Pan.
Dylan,
That's what I went with too. Peter Pan.
Brian.
I went for the peanut butter Peter Pan.
Peter Pan is correct.
Yeah.
The next question is, what famous comedic actor provides the narration for 2011's Winnie the Pooh? And 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Pins down. Dylan,
I said John Cleese.
Brian,
Nearly had a snake himself, John Cleese.
Andrew.
John Cleese.
John Cleese is correct. Next question is, in the bongo segment of the movie Fun and Fancy Free, how do bears express romantic affection for each other? And 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Pins down. Brian,
With a slap?
Andrew,
I just guessed dancing. I've only seen it once.
Dylan.
Yeah, it's my Papa's favorite short, so I hope I got it right. Slap each other.
Slap each other, slapping with a slap. All is correct. The next question is, what magical power does the character Louisa have in Encanto? And 5, 3, 2, 1. Pins down. Andrew,
I was guessing it was one of the sisters, so I went with Make Flowers Grow.
Dylan,
I said she's super strong.
Brian.
She's very strong.
Yeah, I'll give that. Super strength was the correct answer, but super strong is pretty much the same thing. So the next question is, which of these movies was not directed by John Musker and Ron Clement? Treasure Planet, Tangled, or Moana? And 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Pens down. Andrew.
Oh, with Tangled.
Dylan.
Tangled.
Brian.
Tangled.
The correct answer is Moana, but I'll double check
But
that.
Moana, they directed Moana. I remember they came back for it.
Yeah, as I said, I'm double checking it. So yeah, they did direct Moana. Yeah, so Tangled is correct. Everyone gets the point.
Cool.
I know I said I don't allow challenges, but when it's a challenge, I can easily look up in 5 seconds. I don't mind that. The next question is, which Oscar-winning actress provides the voice of Madame Medusa in 1977's The Rescuers?
Good question.
It's a good one.
Yeah.
I have no idea.
And 5, 4, 3.
Can I get a repeat one more time?
Yep. Which Oscar-winning actress provides the voice of Madame Medusa in 1977's The Rescuers? Five, 4, 3, 2, 1. Pens down. Dylan.
I know she voices one of the characters of that era, so I guess Geraldine Page.
Brian.
I just got off to the actress, but Liza Minnelli.
Andrew.
Didn't have anything.
I think I just stumped Brian on a voice acting question. It's Geraldine Page.
Good.
Yeah,
Yeah.
they're all
Once you
gonna do
said it,
that.
I'm like, oh, I think you're right. Yeah. Good call.
I was confused. I think I was confusing her and Madame Mim from
Yeah.
Stone. I was like, wait.
But,
Yeah, I don't know.
Anyway, the next question is, and this is question number 30. So, and what is the name of Bambi's love interest in Bambi? Five, 4, 3, 2, 1. Pens down. Brian.
Faline.
Andrew.
Feline.
Dylan.
Feline.
That is all correct. And now we've got 5 questions remaining. And the scores at the moment is Dylan and Brian are tied on 16 points. No, 21 points. And Andrew is on 20 points.
Okay.
And now for the last 5 questions, if you get a question correct, you gain a point as always. But if you get it incorrect or give a blank board, you lose a point. So this is where things can change.
It's scary.
Interesting.
And your first question, the last set of questions is, what is the name of Geppetto's fish in Pinocchio? Five, 4, 3, 2, 1. Pens down. Dylan.
I said Cleo.
Brian.
Boy, that fish has some good gooey eyes, Cleo.
Andrew.
Cleo.
Cleo is correct. The next question is, in 101 Dalmatians, how does Tibbs help the puppies escape from Horace and Jasper while they're watching TV? Five, four, three, two, one. Pens down. Brian.
Sneak them out.
Andrew.
I said through a hole in the wall.
Dylan.
Yeah, I went for a different part of it, but I said he covers them in soot to disguise them.
Yeah, so it's why I specifically put when they're watching TV. He gets them out through a hole in the wall. I'm inclined to give Brian the point for sneaking them out, but unfortunately, I can't give Dylan the point for soot.
No worries.
The next question is, in The Sword and the Stone, when Arthur meets Merlin, he insults Archimedes by calling him what? Five, four, three, two, one. Pens down. Andrew.
I just guessed. I went with pigeon.
Dylan.
I didn't have anything.
Brian.
Up to the rooster.
The correct answer is a stuffed owl.
Oh.
The next question is, what is the second thing that Winnie the Pooh does to try and steal honey from the beehive in the many adventures of Winnie the Pooh?
Can you repeat that just so I can hear it one more time?
Yep. What is the second thing that Winnie the Pooh does to try and steal honey from the beehive in the many adventures of Winnie the Pooh? And 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Pens down. Dylan.
Yeah, I have no idea. I said he shakes the tree.
Brian.
This might be the second disguise him as a rain cloud.
Andrew.
I said cover in mud. Him in the balloon.
So, because I'm going to have to, I think I have to give it to Andrew because he's technically right. It's pretty much pretends to be a rain cloud, which does involve covering him in the balloon in mud. So yeah.
Okay.
But with that, we've got one more question. And the scores are at this. Dylan at the moment is on 19. Brian is on 23 and Andrew is on 22. If Andrew gets this correct and Brian misses, Andrew wins. And there's no scenario for ties, and yeah. But the last question is, what does Scuttle tell Ariel that a fork is in The Little Mermaid? And 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Pens down. Andrew.
A dingle hopper.
Dylan.
A dingle hopper.
And Brian.
A dingle hopper.
Dingle hopper is correct, which means Angel winner is Brian Nussbaum. But I mean, I'll go around the board. Dylan, you managed to sort of hold pace with everyone throughout this. Finished off 20 points. How do you feel?
Yeah, I feel great. I feel really good that I was, I think, either tied for the lead or a point behind going into the 5-point, win a point, lose a point. And I just didn't know all the questions at the end there. I'm proud of my Geraldine Page poll. Otherwise, this is as I expected it to go, even better than I expected it to go. And I'm playing against two people who also really knew their stuff really well. I can't complain. I'm happy. 20 points is way more than half, which is all I was asking for and all I was hoping for. So I definitely know now what I have to study, but I feel good about the stuff that I did. So well done, Brian. Well done, Andrew. Yeah, this was really fun, and I had a great time.
Yeah. And Andrew, you were leading for a good chunk of that, but kind of trailed off at the end there. But how do you feel?
I feel really good. It was a nice competitive match, and that's always what I want, whether I win or not. It's just nice to have fun and answer some trivia. And happy to have my first match of the year down. And well done, Brian and Dylan. It was fun.
But Brian, you pulled out the win. You started off a little bit slow, and then you sort of sped up through that. But how do you feel?
Feeling good. Did way better than my other match did for Disney. Did pretty well. Andrew and Dylan did pretty good. No one went perfect, which is good. And it was good question tonight.
Yeah, only one person has ever gone perfect in a Full-Metal Random match, and that's Austin in the Back to the Future match.
Malcolm, I was going to say, if you ever do another Survivor match, I would like on, and I would like to try to get that perfect 100%, because I think I can do it.
Well, I was about to say is I don't know if I'm pretty sure I've got you down for some other ones, but any other matches you want to throw out there that's not Survivors, I've already putting that down.
At the moment, not sure. Yeah, we'll just stick with maybe another Disney match someday. But right now, I'm happy to be a spectator and watch all the other people answer all the tough questions.
And Brian, I know I've got you down for lots, but anything else you may not have put a challenge out there for that you may want to throw out a challenge for?
Sure. Also, chance for another Atchison match. I quite enjoyed that one. Maybe I'll put my hand that one again.
And Andrew, I don't know if I've got you down for much more, but anything else you want to throw out a challenge for that you may not already put your name down for?
Well, there's a couple out there. One that I've already put out before, but I'm just going to reiterate it again because I think it'd be a lot of fun. Is King Kong movies? I think it would be a really fun match to do someday.
Yeah, but with that being said, that is the end of the match for today. In approximately an hour and 20 minutes, we'll have another Full-Metal Random match going. That's movie release dates, and that is going to be Austin Howe up against. Once I actually double check this, it's going to be Austin Howe up against Stephen Shepard, up against Payson Johnson. It would have been Jeremy as well, but unfortunately, he had work got it held him up, so he had to drop out. But I'll make sure he gets another match down the line. But until then, there's the end of the random for today, or for now until we get another one later. But if that, keep being random as I find a clip to go out on.
Alas, you are the weakest link. Goodbye.